Hello and welcome to this pick a card reading. I am shifting it up a bit from my regular new moon, full moons, monthly forecasts, and I wanted to delve into the love realm. As someone that has been going through some recent heartbreak, I have found great solace in love pick a card readings, and I'm finding it highly interesting as when I'm trying to start doing this video, I'm losing my voice. Venus has recently entered into Leo from Cancer, so it's got a bolder energy in regards to love, pleasure, and putting yourself forwards. And I just wanted to offer, as my name suggests, heart medicine. And with this reading, offering that to you, medicine energetically for your heart chakra, what is needed right now. So if you've been recently going through some sort of heartache, heartbreak of some description, this is very much focused on love in regards to partnership, then this is for you. This is an offering. This is an offering to give you clarity, to give you guidance, to give you solace, to offer that medicine for those cracks in your heart, so that now Venus is in Leo, you really can shine brightly. You really can express yourself boldly and without fear of exactly what it is that you want and that you deserve. So there are 3 piles, 1, 2, and 3. Pause the video, take a moment and see which you are the most drawn to. We're then going to pull a bunch of cards for you to really delve into this space, really delve into that heart space for you. An offering from my broken heart to yours. I'm sending so much love. You can skip ahead to the timestamps in the description box below. You'll also find all my details there if you would like to reach out for a personalised in-depth reading, or if you would like to reach out for intuitive energy healing. There'll be a dose of that added organically in to this card reading for you. But if you would like a bit of extra TLC, a bit of tenderness, some unconditional love and healing from me, then please reach out. Intuitive energy healing can be done anywhere, so it doesn't matter where you're watching from, I will be able to work with you. That is one of the many joys of what I do. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you in your reading. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. If you picked this pile, what we have for you is the longing heart. Value what you have and more will appear. And we also have this beautiful card, transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So there's a depth here. I really feel like I'm being taken down, deep into the earth, to a root system. And there's some sort of shift. So whatever this is, this heartbreak and suffering that you have been going through has been very necessary, so that you're creating room for something else to grow. It doesn't feel like this is the final chapter. It feels like more of a needing to fulfill a longing that you have that wasn't being met. So this is like that root system, and really delving into it to ensure there's no rotting roots, to create space for something more in alignment for you to grow, so that it can rise up, so that it can transcend. Let's see what the ancient stones have to say. All my pile ones. We have a card. One landed upright. I'm very good at throwing cards on the floor. Taking us back down to those roots though. Alignment is coming together, and precision. So this has all been so necessary. This suffering, this part of this for you. Please just know that it's purposeful, And I know that that doesn't take away from the suffering. And I'm sending love to that space. But something is building from this. There truly is. With this, I felt very rooted. And then this imagery here, this like rising up and this building of something so grand, so magical, so out of this world. So even if you do this, so this longing, this looking up from like below, that this is all, this is what's happening, this organic alignment of things for you. Beyond, Spirit saying, beyond anything you could have dreamed of. And the fact that we have the value part here, value what you have. It just really feels like there's something worth holding on to. Let's see what astrology cards want to come out for you. So we have Uranus and Virgo. So Uranus is the planet of, as it says, radical change. It comes through and like shakes up the system, shakes up your system. And this really feels like this creating more room for what you want, this longing. And we're in Virgo season right now. So I love that Virgo has come out. And these wings, this transformation, this rising. The word here, reverence. And there's a part of this, even this growth here coming out of this heart with these roses. There's so much beauty and growth to come. So you may feel really low right now. Dead, buried, feeling like you can't come up for air. Spirit saying, please stop struggling. Stop struggling for air. Surrender to the death process. And you will like so swiftly and in flow rise up. And it's such a hard thing to do, to surrender into the pain, to surrender into that unknown, to surrender into that place of our heart that is cracking. But this is on the other side, this shift. But Uranus is there saying, yes, it's very uncomfortable. But it's for your betterment. Whether something stays together or not, it is for your betterment. If it's not that this works, something will then be in more alignment together. It's bringing something forth. Trust that it's bringing the right thing forth, no matter what it may be. So I wasn't going to pull any tarot, but I'm going to. So let's see. Let's just get a bit more insight into this longing heart for you. There's a lot, I mean, I do drop cards a lot on the floor, I'm not going to lie, but there's an excess of droppage. And I just feel like there's that message in that. Let everything drop. Let everything fall. Let what is not working fall so that something better can take its place. And we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Pentacles is this earthly, grounded, stable energy. This secureness in that humanness and in that human connection. And the Seven of Pentacles is a card that talks about long-term investment and how the hard work that goes into like creating a beautiful garden and then what you get from it. And in the reverse, this water's going up into this pot. So really feel like the energy, especially now with this shift with Venus into Leo, this energy is now where you've been so low, is really going to start to rise up. That water stream, that Aquarius, the water bearer imagery that's there. And Aquarius has that Uranus energy, that think outside the box, shake up the system, do something different. So even just that as imagery coming through, if you're spending a lot of time in stillness, laying, being, it's time to like shift. It's time to move. Like Spirit literally wants you to shake up your system. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it off. Yes, quoting Taylor Swift there. Because why not? Sometimes there's space for Taylor. And then we have the Hermit. And the Hermit is a card about introspection. It's a card about soul searching and this journey. Off, up the mountain, into the night. But it's that seeking part. Seek the light. Come out from the earth and rise up. Up. Everything's up. Seek light. And then even in that, seek lightness. Seek joy. Seek laughter. Some more cards for my pile one, please, Spirit. Fluidity. Sacral chakra. Inner refreshment, emotional ease and nourishment. Focus. Gentle waves of ease flow through my mind and body. Allow stagnant water to move. Allow it to flow. Get this fluidity back. There's a lot of stationary energy, but things want movement now. And the more you can move, go for a walk, go for a dance, go to the gym, whatever it may be, the water will start to flow again. And get you in flow, will get you in alignment with what it is that you desire, so your heart can rise up. Some more cards for my pile. One, please. Motherwort and courage, and flow, ginkgo. So these are two things you can potentially use, motherwort or ginkgo. Have them as a tea, make the medicine, infuse your being with the medicine. But the first card there, that courage, this motherwort, it's being brave enough to move from where you're at, to get into that stream of alignment of where you're supposed to be. This heartache, this longing has not gone unnoticed. Spirit knows, Spirit sees, Spirit hears you, Spirit feels you. Spirit's just saying, have the courage. Have the courage to take those first steps, to make that movement, to get into flow. Stepping out of one river into another. The river you're in, you know, you understand. You've been here, but the water's stagnant. There's no movement here now. Spirit's saying it's time to leave this water now. And trust in that stream that's in flow. Trust in that new adventure. It's in complete alignment for you. And then we also have Pixie Helpers and Green Adventurine for the heart. Not all wanderers are lost, clearing the way, luck and opportunity. A beautiful path ahead that is on offer to you if you so choose to take it. And this doorway here. Secret garden, sacred space. Cultivate your space, inner beauty and self-care. This hermit energy. But it really feels like with this doorway, what Spirit is saying is to make that movement. To actually exit where you are. The space that you currently are, that you've held so sacred, that was once a blossoming, beautiful garden, like that stagnant water, is now stark and bare. Trust in everything that has died around you, that it's nourishing the ground and the soil for that walk forwards. But it's about entering this door into this unknown, but into this alignment, into this uprising for you. One more card, please, Spirit. For the heart of pile number 1. The 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups is generally depicted as this figure looking at the 3 spilt cups and not focusing on the 2 full cups. This card, this figure is actually looking out into that storm. And this is that stepping through the door. The medicine is actually this movement, this shift. So you can turn your head as she is looking. She's looking that way. There's that alignment would be to these 2 cups. Not what is gone, what has spilled, the wine you can no longer get back. And also not the focus point of this storm, this chaos. The time is now to shift to this focus of these 2 full cups. And then the 2 cups in tarot is union. It is love. It is the love card of what I use, at least in the deck. That divine union, that merging, that coming together. That's the offering. It's there. Just have to have the courage to shift your viewpoint and get into a new stream of flow. I hope you found some ease in this. I hope it offered you a dose of heart medicine. Know that I have been holding your energetics in this space as I've been speaking. Sending you love. Sending you a soft, soothing balm. And most definitely sending you courage. I'll leave it there, pile 1. Please like, subscribe, drop an emoji in the box below. It all really helps. And I will see you in my next reading. Pile number 2. Ooh, crikey. Welcome to your reading. If you picked this pile, you picked the Knowing Heart with Heed Your Intuition and this card, Only Time Will Tell. And hilariously, what I initially said with this reading when I first started recording is the energy I get is that you already know the answer. And Spirit is saying you just need to trust yourself because you already know. And then my microphone cut out because it ran out of battery. So the whole recording I did has no sound. And I just find that spot on with Spirit just saying you need to trust yourself. You really do. You actually know the answer. So what I'm going to do, because the cards I had pulled for it are all just laying on top, we'll re-pull them because they're just all surrounding me. But this may be quite short because, for one, I know you didn't hear what I said, but I've already said it once. So it's like that weirdness of saying it again seems like I'm repeating myself because I am. But that's also just that. Please know that you already know what to do. It really is within you. So the first card that we got is the live the question. Curiosity, open your mind, live into it. And I said, I'm going to keep saying that. I said, I'll try not to do that, sorry. There are two people that I love and that I follow. They run the Paranormal Museum, and I don't think they call it that anymore. And I can't remember what they call it, but Greg and Dana Newkirk. And their ethos, one of their words, their quotes, their mantras that they always say is curiosity over fear. And I love it. And I think it's something to live by. And this is really what's being asked of you here. Your intuition is guiding you, but you need to be curious instead of fearful of where it's taking you, because it's trying to take you away from a place you don't actually want to leave. And this is the bit that's causing your heart so much pain and suffering, and that heartache that you're feeling is because you know what you should be doing. You know the movements you need to take. Stepping stones. It's not end goal. You know the initial stepping stones you're being guided to take. And the discomfort is in the fact that it's not what you actually want. But it is where you're being guided, and it is what you need, and it is purposeful, and you have to trust in that. Trust in the suffering. Trust in the ending. Allowing the ending part, or allowing the something's already ended, allowing the acceptance of that. We had house 1, we have Scorpio, and we have the moon. House 1 is you. This is your individual self, and this little bird coming out of its shell, cracking open and being born into the world. There's this breaking free here from these waters, breaking free from these waters, the Scorpio waters, the dark waters. And Spirit is saying it's time to leave this water now. Scorpio is intense. It is death and rebirth. And you're in that black, thick, sludgy energy. You need to purge yourself of it so that you can rise above it, come up for air, be reborn. And then we have the moon, and this is our emotional landscape. And the moon is Cancer ruled, is mother. So there's really this medicine here of nurturing yourself, mothering yourself, giving yourself unconditional love, giving yourself safety, giving yourself all of the nourishment that you can. Tend to those emotional wounds, but leave the dark space. Leave it behind. Leave what no longer serves you. As much as you want to hold on, it's loosening that grip. Trusting in where you're being guided, because you are being guided. And we've got the crown chakra and the solar plexus chakra. This crown, you already know that intuitive, the crown's on, guiding you. That intuition's coming through. That light is well and truly shining down and through to you. You just need to listen and have that commitment, this curiosity over fear. Commit to trusting your intuition. Remember, knowing heart, heed your intuition. You know what to do. Commit to the path. And this valley, commit to the beginning of the path. There's a mountain to climb. We're not saying we need to know what's up there. Commit yourself to the path. Step forward after step forward so we can leave this valley and start to climb up the mountain. Because we had it here on top of that Scorpio with the devil in reverse, breaking toxic patterns, breaking bonds with toxic people, breaking those chains, unbinding yourself from what doesn't serve you, from what drains you, from what doesn't actually work for you at a soul level. that is actually causing this confusion, this anxiety, this overwhelm, this grasping of something that is actually, it's the devil. It's not good for you. It's not serving you. And the devil's not inherently bad as a card. But within this energy, there's very much this like leaving, getting out of these dark depths, transcending and going up. We're done here. Follow the light that's coming through to your crown and have the courage to move. And we had with it detox. So I put detox, actually. We'll do this. We'll do this, shall we? It's that unbinding, that detoxing. Cleansing yourself of all that is not good for you. Cleansing yourself of the past, cleansing yourself of that person, cleansing yourself of the situation. Detoxing but nourishing yourself. We don't just strip away without then refilling. So like the gut, the intestines that are being shown here, like if you were to cleanse, do that sort of detox, wonderful, clear the way. But that's not job done. We then need to refuel ourselves, re-nourish ourselves. And then we also have Jade and Pink Lotus and Sink into Silence. The turquoise and forget-me-not balance, cracking open, deep healing and balancing karma. There's this rising up for you through the cracks. Let the light shine. What's on offer to you here is this onward journey, curiosity over fear, but this deep, deep healing. And that's why it's so uncomfortable. And that's also why we like to just stay in Scorpio's dark, sludgy waters sometimes. Because to actually get ourselves out of them requires a level of healing that requires pain. It requires more pain. It requires more suffering. And that's scary, and we don't like it. It's uncomfortable. There's a karmic relationship involved here. And karmic relationships can pack a punch. Karmic is there. Bringing in karma, and this is about balancing karma. You and this soul had an agreement way before you came to be exactly this to each other. But that does not mean it was destined to last. And I don't know what's up this mountain. This is heeding your intuition, and only time will tell. This is part of this. I'm not saying one way or the other because I don't know. There's absolutely no clarity coming through to me. What's at the top of that mountain? Maybe once you've traversed that and got up to the top, there's a reunion. But you have to make peace with the fact there may not be. And both are okay. Because this is karmic, and it's about balancing that karma. And we've got the forget-me-not aspect. It's okay to not want to be forgotten. And it's okay to not want to forget. These pretty little flowers have grown through these cracks, like in this valley, and you can fill them with forget-me-nots. But you still have to choose curiosity over fear and trust in the path that's taking you up that mountain. You've got the Jade and Pink Lotus. Reflection and tranquility sink into silence. You hear your intuition best when you're quiet in meditation. The lotus flower is that unfoldment. It rises from the deep, murky depths, gains clarity as the water cleanses and it opens. And we've got past, present, future here. This is what I'm seeing. And what Spirit's really asking is to have this presence right now. The past needs to be left. You need to be present with this onward motion, this upward reaching, this connecting to this crown, this intuition, this landing at your heart chakra, the green. And also not to focus on the future. This hasn't even unfolded. bright bloom is in the presence. It's like this, that mountain. It's not to say that this is not going to unfold, but you can't see how it's going to unfold and the beauty of it yet, because you have to be in the present moment. You have to trust where you are right now. You have to trust where you're being guided right now. Let the future unfold as it is supposed to. Like, this won't unfold until you get up to this bright spark at the top of the mountain. You're still in the valley. Stop worrying about this. Don't worry about that bright spark at the top of the mountain. Worry about the steps in front of you to get you up it in the first place. I'm sorry if this feels a bit short. As I said, I have already recorded this. And the biggest thing about it not recording with sound, I really just want to clarify, you know the answer. Your heart knows the answer and it's guiding you right. You just have to trust it. Commit to curiosity over fear. I'm sending you so much love to this space, so much love to any cracks that are already there or cracks that may come with the steps you make forwards. If you'd like to reach out for a more in-depth personalized reading or a healing session where we can really, really work with you, give you that balm, please do. But if not, no, I've been sending these energetics to you throughout the reading and they're with you. I'm sending you so much love. Pile number 3, last but never least, we have patient heart for you, move forward and grow, and then romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. These 2 figures here. And then interestingly, this figure has this growing out of the side of their head, but it's just making me think of this flame here. So there's very much this like glow up of you. And with the patience and then this Cupid arrow strike, it's just that word. There's no better word for it. Remain patient, my loves. You may feel heartbroken right now. You may be suffering right now. You may not actually feel like there's hope, but we've got this clock here saying there is. This clock is ticking away, and then at some point Cupid's arrow is going to go, and we've got this divine union here coming. So please trust. Have the patience. Allow the time. What you so desire is coming. But it's not now. Just have patience. Let's see how this is going to unfold for you. Pile 3, please. Stone of Destiny, life path, ambition, passion, and yes. This is your destiny, my love. I feel like this figure coming in is that divine union. It's very much destiny. Very much a weaving into your life path. This stone of destiny, but this figure here, this singular figure, as she holds this sword and the light sparks up and this cracks open. There's still a part of your journey, Spirit is saying, that you need to go through right now. Cupid's there. Cupid's waiting. This person is waiting in the wings. Don't worry. But right now, your story is about you. What are your ambitions? What's your passion? Saying yes to you. And it's like this will organically fall into place. Pile number 3, please. Scorpio. And house 2. Scorpio is death and rebirth. It is that purging. It's intense. Scorpio feels intensely. And Scorpio is water. It's a water sign. But Scorpio's got this like water fire to it because it's intense. It's got fiery energy. And I'm being really drawn to the fact that this fire around this figure, around you, or at least what I'm depicting as you here. And it's like the intensity, your intensity. And there's nothing, Spirit saying there's nothing wrong with your intensity. Your intensity is actually just giving you this flame, this fire. The intensity of your emotions that may not have been recognized or acknowledged or liked. And I'm sorry if that's the case. I know how that feels. But what Spirit's saying here with you is this Scorpio, this fiery energy, this emotional intensity that is part of you, that is you, is helping with this move forwards and grow. Don't lose that. Don't tone that down. You shouldn't have to tone that down. What you're actually going to do is get into an alignment with somebody that loves it. But right now, using that intensity, that pushing forwards, that death and rebirth, to be reborn with like oomph. Sword of destiny, like this, your whole path right now is to do here. House 2, your self-worth. Building and forging a path forwards that's going to offer you this physical security that you crave, that you need. The physical security that can hold you, not contain you, but hold you with love. Some more cards, please, Spirit. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Unconditional love and liberation. This opening, you're being guided towards exactly what it is that you so desire. Just remain patient. It's going to offer you this unconditional love. It's going to give you the liberation. All just the energy, all you so desire, my loves, all you so desire. Patience. Just keep forging a path forwards that is in alignment to your intensity, to your passions, to that oomph in your belly, to that oomph in your heart, that oomph in your soul, that oomph. Let that guide you forwards right now. Grow. Work towards your growth, and in working on you and in growing you, naturally this will come closer. We have focus. Yes, my loves, focus on you. Focus on your growth. Focus on that, and all will become yours. That old saying, time is a great healer, which is horrible when you're like being told it when you're in pain. But all those cliche sayings are like true for a reason, because it is true. Time will heal. This will move. This will shift. You will find that peace. You will find the love that you so desire. But the way to get in alignment with it is to get in alignment with yourself and your soul's purpose and your soul's path. Sword of truth. Look at these swords, my loves. Look at these swords. Freedom, warrior of light. Stop holding yourself back. Moving forward with courage. Moving forward as the warrior you are. In light. In your truth. Did you feel like you couldn't speak your truth before? Was it not accepted? Acknowledged? Any of those things? And I'm sorry if that was the case. But don't let it stop you moving forwards, being brave in who you are. Lean into who you are, the truth of who you are. We've got Grandmother Moonstone, cycles of change, illuminating boundaries and new beginnings. Full moon here, completion. What you're holding onto in your heart, there's a boundary that needs to go around it, because you're off on new beginnings. New venture for you, onwards and upwards. And that will get you in alignment to exactly what it is that you desire. move forwards. Page of Wands. Page is this young, youthful energy. And Wands is fire, it's passion, it's creativity. So it's very much this getting in alignment with your divine destiny, with what lights you up. This is you, this is what's coming through. You. What lights you up? What makes you happy? What is your truth? What is your destiny? Yours. Leaving anything else behind. That weaving with something that was not meant for you, and that's why it did not work out. You're gonna have what works out. You've got divine destiny here. But your divine destiny with that person is linked to your divine destiny with yourself. Choose you. Be patient with your heart. I understand your heart is longing for love. It's longing for union. And that will come. Spirit's not going to deny you that. But you also can't deny yourself your own destiny. And that's what needs to be worked on right now. Rise up, my love. I will leave it there. I hope that this helped. Please reach out if you would like a personalised reading or any energy healing. Please know I've been sending you energetics to your heart space throughout this. And that I hope they land. I hope they offer you some solace and some fire to push forwards. It will all be yours if you focus on yourself and on your path. Sending you so much love.